What's going on YouTube? My name is Diesel and today we are back in Scrap Mechanic. I want to thank sorry about my voice a little bit. It's fine. It's fine. I want to thank everyone for all the love and support on this series. If you enjoy these videos, go ahead, hit like. It helps my channel ever so much more than you know, and hit subscribe for more daily gaming videos. Yes, ooh, a rock. That is a boulder. That is a nice boulder. So what are we going to do today, Diesel? Well, I have built something. It's kind of the a little rehash, if you would. In episode 11 of this series, I made a locomotive train, and it's kind of a popular video. It's like a super viral one, I guess. It's got over 200,000 views. Thank you for stopping by that and enjoying that. But the problem with it is that there was a guiding part of the rail, not the rail, but like the bar on the side, and I'm kind of waiting for the welding tool to come out so I can fix it. And then we can rehash it and make a big train. A big train? Well, then you have to have a little train in order to make a big train. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. Now, I don't know how it is in Europe or anywhere else in the world, but in America, if you have like a little park, I don't know, like a little amusement park, but there's usually some kind of small train system that's rolling around, just taking some kids around. Also, if you're having like a family get-together or a company outing, and you bring your kids, they have these little things in America where you can rent these little mini trains, and then you can run a train on your kids. Now, I'm gross Diesel. No, but there is these little tiny trains that you can stick, and they make like a little carriages out of barrels, and you just stick the kid in there and let whoever's driving do their thing. You know what I mean? So that's my inspiration for this little build. It's a one person. Can only fit in there. You have a one person in the second car, or the coal car. I did my best to make a little bit of an oil barrel, but you know, you want to be able to see. And you have two people, and then a caboose. A caboose. It's fancy, it's lovely, it's sexy, it's nice. Not a whole lot of spider webbing. All of these wheels are free roaming. They are free roaming. A little caboose here has a railing on the side here. It's all good. I like it. It's sexy. It's nice. Everyone's gonna stay in tight. Listen, it's all about safety. Safety first and teamwork. And our little apron, little roof in the apron. That looks lovely. It looks all kinds of pretty and nice. The couplings that are connected, there's only one, and I have it hooked to the steering wheel so that this way, when you're turning the locomotive, because this can drive. These are the only four wheels that spin. Everything else turns, and then that way when I turn to the right, these will move with it. And since it's also locked into place, you're not going to have all this going, you know, snaking. You're not going to have the snaking going back and forth, and then your engine is going to go all kinds of crazy. Let me show you. Let me demonstrate. So let me go ahead and just unconnect these. We shall unconnect you. All right. See how they just go all, like they're uncontrolled and they're actually moving the engine, and it's not good. And now I'm stuck. Not good. See what happens when you detach all the areas? Everything was running really nice. It gave us a nice little test. And the first time I come over here, that is where we falter. Okay. Let's get rid of you. This is all one piece, one giant piece. But now let's see if you take the steering wheel and you attach it to these hinges. Not only does it get rid of all that snaking, that freeform snaking, but you can control it with your turns. So this way, when we go, it all turns to the right. Whoa. Whoever's in that caboose, man, I feel bad for him. And if you go to the right, come on, we got this. And then it goes to the left. From left to right. Bum, bada, bum, bum, bum. Whoa! Now, also on here, as you can see, there are 6 horns. What? 6 horns? Because we have a train horn. Oh! Very cool. How do you do that, Diesel? Well, let me show you. Thank you for a little tip, hint, and trick from the subscriber and commenter down below. It's like you can change the pitch of these horns. I was like, what? So I got this all the way down low. Get low so we got some bass. Do you like bass? Let's go ahead and we'll pop down here. We got this one, and it's just a little bit of a pitch. You want to see how high it can go? Nice. This is that's the normal tone. It's adorable. But then we got a train horn. So I did my best to try and get to the train horn. The second you go past the second pitch, it just becomes comical and not like, oh my god, there's a train coming. That's what I wanted. Also, these are free-formed. The only wheels that are powered are the 2 engines underneath the driver's seat, and they both go forward. Now, you can put this on a rail system. You just have to make a custom rail system, and on top of that, you would have to put some tires underneath it. You would have to put some tires underneath this John to guide it. So you would need a rail system, but then on top of that, you would have to put you'd have to lock these in place. So these actually would have to not turn, like these little steering wheel columns. You can't have it turn. So you would have to have these locked in place, extend these out, and then put a tire in the center here. But the thing is, it's only 5 wide, so if you were to put like a tire in the center, let me show you. Let me show you. Let me take this. Say we do it, like put it in the center here. The only problem is that you would have a rail that would be, I mean, it's going to be going up against everything. So when you're trying to spin, say like you want to try and spin onto the rail, it's going to start clinging. So I'd have to make this one wider. I'd have to make this one wider. Or if you don't care about, if you're having some kind of elevated rail system where there's no base below it, you can possibly put a like an arm down here and then link it up so that this can actually, like, let me, you could possibly put something like this, possibly. Shaka Khan? No, Diesel. This is all just for show. I'm not actually going to do this. But like, you can have a one rail system that goes all the way across, and then this way, this one little rail here. You just need something to pretty much just keep it in place. Although, now that I'm looking at this, you could possibly keep this. Let's keep that there. Let's just go ahead. There you go. Never mind. You can do it. So what you'd have to do, though, is you'd have to stagger the wheels in order for them to be able to connect to a rail system, and that way it doesn't go all willy-nilly on you. Say, like, for instance, boom, boom. So the rail would go like the crap. See what happens when I try to build and talk at the same time? It's bad. It's bad news, baby. It's bad news, baby. All right, just to show everyone what I mean. So then we'll take this. Go ahead. We'll put you there. And we'll put you there. Just to show you. Just lower it down. For demonstration purposes, anyway. You'd have to put that up there so that those two tires would sit on the rail, and then these two tires also sit on the rail as well. You wouldn't be able to do it underneath here, unfortunately, but you can do it for the rest of the area here, so that way the engines could then power all the wheels. You have to add some extra. You have to do some finagling. Let's put it this way, but it can be done, and it might be done in a later episode, that is for sure. But I did have a request for something. Someone was like, yo, can you make a drivable train? I'm like, I just made a train and it drives. It's like, yeah, it drives forward and backward, but it doesn't, like, steer. And I'm like, point taken. Gotcha. I understand now. I'm catching the drift. I'm hip to your jive. Let's go ahead and let's throw these in here. Let's just decorate a little bit, you know. Let's get some caboose, caboose, caboose. Construction zone, caution, construction zone. Woo! Nope. I hate it how they don't have any even, like, all these signs are just whack. What about you? Just like every single time I make something, very rarely does it fit exactly where I want it to fit. And you know me, if it fits, I sit. Let's see, can I put it across here? Danger. Danger. Even Mystical agrees. Danger. Maybe we should put a stop sign like, hey, don't get too close. Come here. There we go. There we go. Stop. Stop. Drop and wiggle with it. Yeah. Stop. Drop and wiggle with it. Come on. Let's see if I could possibly put a pipe. Uh-huh. Can we? Of course we can. We do whatever we want. Tell you what. Boom. Nope. There you are. Now you're pretty. Let's see here. And then we'll take you. Boop, 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 boop. Boom. And then our stop sign. We'll put it right in the back. Hey, like, hey, slow down. Wide load. Wide load. Excuse you. Excuse you. Put some lights in there. All kinds of fancy. I like it. I like it a lot. I do. And it runs super smooth for how the terrain is. I know that if you are on a multiplayer server, once they start optimizing the servers here a little bit, and I have all the faith in the world of them, I actually do, you can, whoa, there we go. You can take you and your buddies all around the server. Just gotta watch out for robots, man. It's all good. And if you build a rail system, that would be even super duper nice. Let's take it over to the tower over here. Whoa, here we go. But it's a pretty cool little device for you and your buddies to hang out and have yourself a good time. The reason why I don't have any multiplayer is because these servers are not, this game is not optimized all that hot. Let's, whoa, hey, and it's too heavy. It's too heavy. We need more boost. That's it. Let's put a rocket engine on this thing. Right on the top. Hold on. But it would be pretty cool for you and your buddies to just sit down and have yourself a good time with all this. The reason why I don't do multiplayer is because this game is not optimized properly yet for multiplayer, in my opinion. You do see a bunch of cool guys like Zul'jin and Slipgator and Drax LP. They're rocking and rolling with their multiplayer John. But if you ever take like a hard look, man, it is crushing their game. The computers are screaming. And it's just not optimized well. And we made it into stuff, and you can make like all these different kinds of train stations too. I'm pretty sure we should try to put this on some sort of rail system, but this is our drivable train with train horn. Ha! Awesome. So folks, if you enjoyed this episode, go ahead, hit like. It helps my channel out ever so much more than you know. And if you like it a whole lot, go ahead, hit subscribe. New videos are coming out every single day, every single week, folks. Have a great day, afternoon, evening, good night. Peace out, like, shout, y'all, and I'll check you out right here again in Scrap Mechanic next time. Can we get over this hill? We're stuck. Wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Let's back her up. Back her up.